Okay, so let's learn about per capita gross domestic product. Till now we have learned what is gross domestic product, but now we will learn per capita gross domestic product. What does it mean? What does the per capita mean? Okay, whenever we divide the total GDP of 1 year by the total population of that year. Total population of that year, we get the GDP per capita. Per capita means the annual GDP per person of a country. Per person of a country in a specific fiscal year, the total gross domestic product is divided by the total population, and the GDP per capita can be calculated. Whenever we are dividing the GDP, which is measured for a specific year, that is means one fiscal year, we are dividing the amount with the total population of the country on that year, and we are getting GDP per capita or GDP per person. And GDP per capita is the primary indicator of the economic development and the standard of living of a country. It's the indicator of the economic development. By the amount of per capita GDP, one country can understand what's the standard of living on that specific country. And according to the World Bank, by these indicators, we can determine if a country is developed or underdeveloped. Obviously, the amount should be higher to show the standard of living. Okay, if the amount is higher, we can say that country is developed, and if the amount is lower, we can say the country is underdeveloped. And this measure is done by the World Bank. World Bank take this indicator. And if the GDP per capita is more than a particular level, it has to be understood that the country is developed, and the GDP is less, the country is to be considered is underdeveloped or a developing country. And at present, we do not measure in this way. There is a new provision as a high, middle or low income countries. Okay. At present, there are some new provisions, but usually the World Bank took this as an indicator of the development. And this is about the per capita. You will get some mathematical problems or mathematical question to find out the GDP per capita. The GDP will be given for a year, and the number of total population also. You have to find out the GDP per capita. Okay, so let's proceed with another topic. We will learn about something new.